Welcome creatives, Michelle here. I have a beautiful Deco mesh fall wreath for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you how to pull together these materials and make a beautiful fall wreath. Stay tuned and I'll show you how to make it. To get started on our fall wreath, I'm going to be using a 14-inch wire wreath form and some full-length pipe cleaners. Now I'm going to be adding this to my wreath form. So on each crossbar, on the two bars closest to the center here, I'm going to attach a pipe cleaner. Just wrap it around those two bars, pull nice and snug, and give a twist or two. And then in between the two crossbars, on the two bars here on the outside, you're also going to add a pipe cleaner. So when you're done, you should have a total of 12 pipe cleaners attached, 6 on the inside and 6 on the outside. Just continue that pattern all the way around. I have all my pipe cleaners attached. My wreath form is ready to go. You're also going to need one roll of 10-inch by 10-yard Deco mesh. This is jute colored drift mesh. The drift mesh just means that it has this fuzzy stripe in it. You can also use just a plain jute colored mesh roll. I have my Deco mesh laid out. Now I like to use a rotary cutter when cutting my mesh. This gives me a very clean cut, which will help reduce any fraying. If you don't have a rotary cutter, you can also use a good pair of scissors. Now on this Deco mesh, I'm going to cut it into strips at 30 inches. This will give me 12 pieces of mesh. In the description box below is a detailed list of all the tools and materials used in today's project. I have my mesh cut. I got my 12 pieces that I needed. Now we're going to prep our ribbon. Both of these I picked up from Dollar Tree. They are 2.5 inches at 3 yards. This is their faux burlap in the dark green, and I do have 2 rolls of that. And then this one is really pretty. It just has a print of leaves on it. I really like that. And then this one I picked up from Craft Outlet. It has the mushrooms on it and some leaves. I really like that, and I like the color of the mushrooms. Now for these two, you want to cut 6 pieces at 10 inches and dovetail their ends. And then with the green, you want to cut 12 pieces at 10 inches and dovetail their ends. Now, a little trick I like to use when I'm cutting ribbon when I have to cut multiple pieces is I measure out how long I need it, so 10 inches. And I fold it onto itself. And then I just continue to fold it onto itself for however many pieces I need. So that's 2 pieces. Then you can find the center when you have the backs facing each other. You need a good pair of scissors to do this. Enjoying today's content? Please show your support by hitting the like button, leaving a comment, and sharing the video with your friends. I have my ribbon ready, my mesh is ready, so we're ready to start assembling. Now the method that we're going to be doing today is the woodland ruffle method. It's also called the cruffle method. This is one of my favorite methods to use. Now each piece is cut at 30 inches. You start at one end and you're going to do a good curl. I usually like to go around about twice. And then I also like to pinch it right in the center. That helps hold my curl nice and tight. Turn it around, go to the other end. You're going to do the same thing. And then that distance in between, you're going to scrunch and gather. Do your best to stay in the center as you move across. Now if you have good hands, you can just hold this in your hands. I don't, so I like to use a clip. And I'm going to start to load from the outside. So place it in one of the pipe cleaners on the outside ring. Give a couple twists. And then on top of this, I'm going to add some ribbon. Now every bundle is going to have a green piece, and then I'm going to alternate between the other two, between my mushroom and then my leaf ribbon. I always like to stack mine, put my pretty ribbon on the top, and then gather in the center. Now place that on top. Give a couple good twists, trim. You want to leave about 1/2 inch, and then go ahead and tuck that down. I'll show you again. Enjoying the content and want to see more? Make sure to hit the subscribe button. When the notification bell pops up, if you hit that too, YouTube should let you know every time I upload new content. Now I'm not going to worry about my ribbon. I will go back and adjust that once I get all of my bundles in. Continue to add your bundles, alternating your ribbon all the way around the outside, and then move to the inside ring. That way the inner bundles will sit up on top of your outer bundles. Okay, so I have my outer ring done, and I've just started to put my bundles on my inner ring, but you see how they sit right up on top of the outer bundles? That's going to give you a little bit more height, and it's going to make it look a little bit more full. My base is complete. I have all my mesh and my ribbon. I did go through and kind of adjust my ribbon. I just separated them, do every other color, and fluff them out. I think that looks really pretty. It looks nice and full. So now we're going to put our focal point on. Now this is the sign we're going to be using on our wreath today. I did pick it up from Dollar Tree. They've had it the past 2 years, so I'm hoping they'll have it again this year. And I'm playing off of the leaves here. I really like the saying, fall is in the air. Now to get this attached to our wreath form, I'm going to remove the jute cord here, and then I'm going to be using these. They are by 3M. They are called cable tie mounts. And depending on if you have severe weather or not, if you have severe weather, you're going to want to use an industrial strength adhesive along with the sticky pad to get these attached. And I'm just going to put one in each corner so that I can attach my sign in 4 different places. So E6000 would work very well if you live in an area where you have severe weather. In October, we don't really have severe weather where I live, so these tend to work just fine. Okay, my sign is all ready to go onto my wreath form. And I want to put my sign right here in the center. And to get this attached, you just take those pipe cleaners, you feed it down through the mesh, and you attach it to the wire wreath form in the back. Once you have it attached, you want to trim and tuck those pipe cleaners. My sign is fully attached. It's not going to go anywhere. Now I want to add some embellishments, and I picked up a package of these. They are leaves. They had a couple different colors to choose from, but I like that they come with a wire. You get a package, contains 6, and I'm going to use 1 whole package. Now around the outside Where the crossbar is where I'm going to attach it. So I'm just going to feed it in. I want it to stick out just like that, and then I'm going to use that wire to wrap around the wire base to get this attached. I'm just going to lift it up a little bit, put some of the mesh underneath. I like that very much. So on each crossbar, I'm going to be adding a leaf. And you see I just attached it right here to this crossbar and wrapped the wire around to attach it. Just make sure that that end is pushed up inside the wreath so it does not scratch the door. Okay, I got all my fall leaves in around the outside. One package is sufficient. You get 6 per package. And now the next thing that I want to add here around the sign is I have 2 packages of mushrooms. This one and this one. And I'm probably going to use all 3. You get 3 in a package of this one and then only 2 of this one. And I want to start them around the sign here, and I'm going to attach them by using a combination of Aleene's Original Tacky Glue and hot glue. Aleene's takes 24 to 48 hours to fully set up, but once it does make it weather resistant. I used this one year on some wreaths for Christmas that I put out front. They got rained on, blown on, stormed on, and nothing fell off because I used this glue. So I highly recommend it. And here you go, we're all done. I did use all 6 of my mushrooms, 3 of the beige and 3 of the rust colored. I think it looks great. I'm really happy. I think those additions really help to add a little bit more character to your wreath. And it goes perfectly with the sign. Fall is in the air. Now the finished wreath measures about 24 inches in diameter, a perfect size for your front door. I really do like the neutral background and then those bright fall colors on top. The green really helps to accent the mushroom ribbon and the leaf ribbon, which both really help tie in the sign. I'm really excited about fall. It's one of my favorite seasons. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, and share this video with your friends. This really does help my channel as it lets YouTube know that I have content that's worth watching and they share it with more people and my channel grows. Thanks again for the visit. It's always appreciated. Have a great day, my friend. Take care of yourself and I'll see you in the next video.